Canada Day, everybody, and also happy 4th of July to those of you who live in the United States. Today, we are going to be making can cozies. So grab your pattern off of yourinspirations.com and follow along with me, and let's get started. Okay, let's get started making our crochet can cozies. So you're going to need your pattern if you're going to follow along with me at yourinspirations.com. It's a great website, lots of fun things to learn. You're going to need your yarn. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver. Your crochet hook. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter, which is what it tells me to use in the pattern. Scissors. And a yarn needle. And we're going to start where it says crochet or cozy bottom, round 1. So we're going to start by making a slip knot, just like we've done in the last few videos. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch in the first chain that we did way back here. So you're going to insert your hook and pull up a loop, and then keep going with that loop through the next one. That one is on your hook. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put 7 single crochets in the center, right here, in the center of that ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And you can pull your tail just a little bit if you want to tighten up your ring a little bit more. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch in that first single crochet we made, which is right here. So yarn over, pull up a loop, and keep going with that loop through the one on your hook. There we go. We've made our first round. Now on to round 2. So we're going to chain 1 again. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch around, going from 7 to 14. Now your first single crochet is right here, right where we chain 1. This is where you're going to do your first 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to pull this yarn. And 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Last 2, 13 and 14. Now what we can do is we can join our round to the first single crochet that we made with a slip stitch. There we go. Round 2 is completed. Okay, so let's do round 3. So we're going to chain 1, then we're going to put 1 single crochet in the first single crochet right here, right where you chained. Then we're going to put 2 in the next one. 1 and 2, and this is called an increase. So what we're doing is we're making the base of our cozy bigger so it'll fit our can properly. And then we're just going to keep going with that. So 1 single crochet in the next, 2 in the next one after that. 1, and then increase, which is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So 1 by itself, and then 2 in the same spot. Okay, and then you're just going to do this all the way around, and I will meet up with you when you've joined your round 3. Okay, did you join your round 3? Because I did. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the size large can round. Oh, that's only round 4. So here we're going to do is we're going to chain 1. Then we're going to single crochet in the first one. Oops, don't let your hook slip out. Single crochet in the first. Then you're going to go 2 in the next. 1, 2. And then you're going to do 1 in the next one after that. And there you go. So it's 1, 1, 2, 1. And we're going to do that all the way around. So let's do it one more time together. So 1, then 1 and 2, then 1. Okay, then 1 again, then 1 and 2 and 1, just like that. And we're going to do it all the way around, and I will meet you up at the end. Okay, so I'm just about finished. I'm just going to join my round with a slip stitch to the first single crochet that we did. And there we go. We are finished our bottom, just like that. Don't worry about this tail. We can sew it in later. So now we're going to work on the sides, so to make our cozy go up. So what we're going to do is we are going to chain 1, and then we're going to work in the back loops only. So what I mean by back loops, and I will show you with my needle here. So you look at both of your loops right here. So you see 2 loops, a front one closest to you, and then a back one which is farther away from you. We're going to work in the back one only, which is the one farthest away from you. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a half double crochet in each single crochet all the way around, working in the back loops only. So yarn over, and you're going to do it, you may not see it, but it's right here. This one right here. This back loop right there. Right next to where you chain 2. Okay? So you're going to go in there and do a half double crochet. Okay, and you're going to do on each back loop all the way around. That's going to make your project sit flat. Okay, and remember, a half double crochet is yarn over, in through your back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And continue that all the way around, and we will do the next step together. Okay. So I'm just going to join my round, and I'm going to join to the top of the chain 2 where we started, which is right here, right here. So I'm just going to join, just going to wiggle my hook in there, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch. There we go, finished. And you should have a neat little bottom for your can, or bottle, whichever you're modeling this after. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1 and move on to round 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So single crochet in this one right here, where you chain 1 out of, and then in the next one, and you're going to do that all the way around. Once you get into the end, you can slip stitch to the beginning round, and you're going to slip stitch to that first single crochet you did. And once you've done that, I will meet back with you. Okay, did you join your round? So we're going to do round 3, and then I will explain what you're doing next, and I will turn you loose. So round 3 is chain 2, just like that. And then we're going to half double crochet in the stitch we came out of. half double crochet in each stitch or chain, half double crochet all the way around. Just like this. And I will see you at the end. Okay, so I'm just getting ready to finish this round, round 3. So you're going to join your round to the top of that chain 2, just like in the other round we did before. So you're going to do it with a slip stitch. Okay, there we go. Look at that, our Can Cozy is starting to take shape. So what you're going to do now is you're going to repeat rows 2 and 3 until your Can Cozy is the desired height that you want. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going to measure it against an empty Pepsi can here, just so I know how high I really want it to go. So you can use that as a judge if you wanted to, or you can just guess. It's totally up to you guys. So once you've got your Can Cozy to the desired height, I will show you what to do next. So now we're getting ready to finish off our cozy. So in the pattern, it gives you a choice of edging. So I'm going to go with just the single crochet edging, simple, to the point, and it's easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and then put a single crochet right where you chained, and then in each stitch around, just to make it simple, nice and neat, nothing too fancy. Just like that. And you can make a whole bunch of these in many different colors. You can make them in team colors if you wish. It's totally up to you what you're feeling like you want to do. It's a great thing to practice going around. Once you get the hang of it, you'll have a bunch of nice and neat and very cute Can Cozies on your hands. They fit your drinks quite comfortably as well. Just like this. All right, last one. I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that single crochet to finish it off. There we have it. Now to fasten off, you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to snip your yarn. Again, not too long because you have to sew your end in. And then pull your loop all the way through. Give it a little tug, make sure it's nice and tight. And then you're going to sew in your end, both of them, the one on the outside and then the one just on the inside of the bottom that we started with. And remember, weaving in your ends, it's just putting it under some stitches, hiding it so it makes your project neat and tidy, organized, and just snip the remaining one. And then to weave the other one in, I like to turn it inside out so I can get a good look at the one in the bottom. And then I'm just going to weave it in again under some stitches. Nothing too fancy. This is the fun part, making your project neat and tidy and finishing it off. Okay, and again, snip your end. Turn your project the right way around. There you go. And you have a Can Cozy. And there we have it, everybody. We made our Can Cozy. So happy Canada Day to those of you who live in Canada, and happy 4th of July for those of you who live in the United States. And I will see you next week.